Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the BSGL here on the Blake Season Gaming channel. As we are getting right into the action today, we have the San Antonio Brigade at the Milwaukee Wolfpack, as we see DeJuan Jones getting a nice bucket there after the slam from that Wolfpack player. Brigade up early here, 8-3, as we see Shackelford make that nice move to get to the inside, but he gets blocked. Luckily gets his own rebound, lifts it out to Cartwright, who gets the nice 2 to fall. Next possession for the Brigade. How about this? Put back from DeJuan Jones. He's their star. He's playing like it so far. He's already got 4. Shackelford here is again. He's throwing up a pass, but it's getting swatted away by DeJuan Jones. He's throwing it up the court, and it's going to be Maravich on the other end who gets the contested layup to fall. Brigade all over the Wolfpack early. Here's Jones defending the post. That's getting blocked. Jones is a menace here early. There's another one getting blocked. The Brigade defense is all over him. Here's Jones finding, I think it was Baldwin. I couldn't see his name. I don't quite have everybody in the league's name memorized yet, as it is Baldwin. If he's getting the steal here, he's going to go up and slam it down with the right hand. The Brigade are all over the Wolfpack here to begin the game. Back on offense again. Here's Jones inside. 2 more points and 1. What an absolute beast during the first quarter. Got a ton of points. The Wolfpack haven't scored in 4 minutes, but that's going to change here on the slam there. As here come the Brigade yet again. Ball gets tipped away from Manning there. He's going to whip it out. I think that's Lumpkin, which is the funniest name in the league, and he hits the 3, and it's 24-9. As a Wolfpack called timeout. Now 24-11. How about 27-11 as Maravich nails the 3. There's Funderburk going at the hoop, and Funderburk brings the thunder as he throws that one down with the right hand. The little point guard getting up. We have still not seen much of Alan Smith, but there he is. Speak of the devil, Alan Smith throws one down and gets fouled, but of course he would miss his free throw if he wouldn't have. I would have shown it. But how about this pass from Alan Smith? Somehow comes up with the ball and throws it up the court to Shackelford, who gets the slam. Maybe a comeback on the horizon. They're just down 10 now. Here's Maravich. He pulls one in the mid-range. That's not going to fall, but Woodard's right there for the putback slam as the Brigade are up 12 before the half. Maybe not. Here's Leonard going to pull a fader at the end of the half, and he nailed it. So just a 10-point game into the third. Here's Smith going at the hoop again, and he's going to get fouled and 1. What a play from Smith as Jones doesn't decide to foul him. He just ended up fouling him, and that makes it just an 8-point game. And let's get another replay of this one. Alan Smith goes right at the hoop, and Jones almost got the block, but got the arm more than anything. It is now an 8-point game, still Wolfpack ball. Here's Funderburk again going at the rim. Another big slam for him. It is now a 6-point game. The Wolfpack have almost come all the way back. Shackelford in the corner. It's a 3-point game early in the third quarter. Now about a minute later, there's the Brigade as Jones is found on the inside. A lot of defenders down there, but somehow Jones slipped in. He gets 2 points. Now here's Baldwin finding Jones again. He throws it down with one hand. Back to a 5-point game. Here's Jones again, finding a man on the outside, and that's good for 3 as the Brigade start to build a lead yet again. Now here's the Wolfpack. Going into Leonard, the one who hit the buzzer beater earlier, and he's got a ferocious slam to start the fourth for the Wolfpack. Now here's a steal. Leonard's been all over it this game. He's going at the hoop, and he's got to throw another one down in the face of Maravich to make it a 2-point game. Here's Cartwright tipping a pass away, but Jones picks it up and just decides to fire and gets it to fall. 4-point game now. Here's Smith at the rim, and he got it to fall. A nice shot there from Smith. Back down to 2. Here's Shackelford for 3. He can't hit it, but Smith got it, and he's going to throw it down. Looking like a center on the offensive rebound and slam. Funderburk had no chance on the inside there against the bigger man, whose name I have no clue how to pronounce, as we see Shackelford nail another 3 to give the Wolfpack their first lead of the game. As we see Jones get fouled, or not get fouled here, he couldn't put it in, but Maravich is right there to put it in. 1-point game with a minute 40 to go. Here's Leonard on the inside. Jump hook is good. 53-52, Milwaukee. How about this deep 3? It's no good, and Leonard tips it over to Shackelford. Shackelford back the other way. He's going to throw it up to Leonard, and it gets tipped away. So now here come the Brigade. Round and round we go. Here's Jones at Smith at the rim, and he gets fouled. So some big free throws here for Jones as he hits the first and the second to give his team the 1-point lead with less than a minute to go. The Wolfpack go back to Leonard, who's been hot all game, goes at the rim, and he's going to get fouled. First one for Leonard is good to tie the game. And with 47 seconds remaining, he's going to miss the second. Woodard got the board. Here come the Brigade back the other way. Jones finds a man in the corner. He's three. It's good. What a clutch three there from McKenna. Is it his 57, 54? And here's Funderburg going at the hole. It's not enough to tie the game, but it is now a 1-point game for the Brigade. Here's Woodard with Funderburg on him in the paint, and that's just no chance, as the Wolfpack need a three here on their last possession. But it's going to get stolen away. No, it's going to be a jump ball between the big man and Funderburg. And Funderburg somehow gets the tip, and McKenna comes up with it, and they're going to have to foul. So that will be all she wrote. Or not all she wrote. The Wolfpack down 5 here as they get a 3 after both free throws. So now just a 2-point game. Have to foul again. And he hits both, so they need to get a foul or something. As Alan Smith just has to put up a 3, and it won't fall, and that will be the game. A really good game here in Milwaukee as the Brigade pick up the win. So here we are checking out some box scores on the day. In our first game, we had the Goblins defeat the Flamingos at home by just 2 in overtime. So we check out the box score for the Goblins. Wade Cage led the way with 15 points and 15 rebounds, 5 assists, 7 for 15. Not a terrible game from him. And then Achille down here still got his triple-double, but did not have the best night offensively. Pretty good defensively, but was only 4 for 13. So we see Stackhouse at a nice 32-point performance in the loss. Next game, the Hustlers are starting to bring it back. I think they were 2-3 or 1-3 at one point, but now they're up to 4-3 as they defeat who were the top of the power rankings in a couple of the rankings. The Predators, they lose at home by 17. Pretty big L at home for the Predators. So you see Kevin Ball got a triple-double, but just couldn't get it done. Apparently, as Dandridge got a nice double-double there as well. He's in the All-Star race. Natchbar put up another 28-point performance at 7 threes. Not a lot from inside, only 2 shots from inside, but 7 threes. Rob Duncan had 14 and 22. Still not a great field goal number. We still would like to see that rise. A nice game from Abdul Wahad as well. As we look at the game that we just saw, what a game that was as well. As Leonard led the way for the Wolfpack with 17 or 12 for 17, 5 steals. Very good game for him. Funderburk, whoops, keep wanting to call him Funderduke, had 17 points, 10 assists. Pretty good game for him as well. Alan Smith was only 14, was 7 for 9. I mean, when you're hitting shots like that, I mean, I think you got to take more. This Cartwright grabbed 17 boards as well. For the Brigade, DeJuan Jones led the way, 29 points, 12 boards, 9 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, no turnovers. We need more games from him like that. He absolutely killed it tonight and picked up the win for his team. Didn't miss a free throw either. Did have 5 fouls though, but oh well. Maravich also with 27 on a 50% field goal percentage night. Into our last couple games on the night, the Enforcers go to Washington and defeat the White Whales by 15 in the Battle of Point Guards. Del Negro led the way for the White Whales. Looks like it was a pretty spread out offensive night, as they just couldn't get much going, only scoring 86 points. M. Boyd with only 7 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Not a bad line, but not what you want to see from a starting point guard, especially only the 7 points. 3 steals and a block, which is also nice, but just 2 for 8 from the field. Got to do better, and not great from the line either. Morris still leading the way for the Enforcers offensively. So he gets that nice double-double. And shot the ball pretty well, hitting 4 threes. Will Truss somehow grabbed 9 rebounds and also had 19 points to go with that and 7 assists. Pretty nice game for the small point guard as well. And in the last game on the night, the Knights defeat the Apollos by 19 in Orlando. Did a single home team win today? Only one home team won today. As we see Appling and Oakley both led the way for the Apollos with 22 each, both with 6 rebounds. Oakley with 4 more assists and 2 more steals and 1 more block. And they both shot pretty well, so pretty good games for both of them, but just not a lot of help, as you can see here. And then for the Knights, Heinsohn had a big-time game, 24 points, 13 boards, 4 steals, 3 blocks, had 6 turnovers, but didn't shoot the ball too bad either. Wallace down here with a nice double-double as well. Looking at the next day, we had the Pioneers get a nice home win by 17 against the Blaze. As Shaw put up 32 points, Spears behind him with 24, 8 rebounds for Spears, 5 assists, and 1 steal, no turnovers, 6 for 9. Once again, I mean, if you're 6 for 9, you might as well shoot more shots. So he hit 9 free throws. He must have gotten fouled quite a few times. Shaw, pretty well, hit 15 for 15 from the line. That's pretty nice. And then for the Blaze, Brooks led the way with 20 points, 8 for 12. B.J. Riley, 18 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds, stealing a block, 5 turnovers, which seems like a lot, but he is their primary ball handler. So, I mean, it's not terrible, but you definitely want to see that go down a little bit as he, once again, I mean, if you're shooting above 50% as a shooting guard, you might as well just take more shots if you're hitting that well. Moving into our second game on the week, we have the Detroit Titans visiting the Dallas Wranglers. We have the Doug White versus Lamar Shelton battle. Those were our 2 stars. So here's Manchuanga getting the game started off right with a 3-ball for the Titans. Titans now up 5-0. Here's Lamar Outlaw going back to Shelton, and Shelton's going right at the rim with the reverse jam with the right hand. Now here's White on the next possession for the Titans. How about that crossover? He gets his man faked out, and he puts it in. Doug White now again, next Titans possession. Fade away. Good. All day from Doug White. Next possession for the Titans. Back to White. He's going to fire it out. And how about this 3? Around the back and puts it in. I don't remember what his name is, but I'm sure we'll figure it out by the end of the game. And here's Shelton again putting up a nice floater. He's got more points as the Stars go back and forth here at the beginning. Here's Figueroa going at the hoop. He's going to find Doug, and Doug's got 2 more. There's Shelton, who couldn't find the rim or find the bottom of the net. Here's Doug White getting the rebound, and he's going to go all the way to the hoop. He got a 90-foot police escort to the basket and slams it home. Shelton on the next Wranglers possession. On Figueroa, working all sorts of crossovers, and Figueroa gets him stripped, but Shelton picks it up and slams it down hard. Now back to the Titans. 3-ball won't go there, but Doug White out-rebounding everybody, getting somebody else with a pump fake and putting up the shot to go. Doug White is monstrous here in the first. He's got his team up 10 as he could not block the floater there to put it back down 8 from Shelton. Now the Wranglers down 8 still. Here's, I don't know, I thought that was Cartwright. This is a new game. As Leonard nails the 3, I think that was Leonard. Here's Shelton now, going at the hoop as he dunks all over his man with both hands. Some ferocity on that jam, and they're down just 3 now. Make that 5 as Doug White does some more easy work inside. He's been a killer all year. How about this board from Lamar Outlaw, who we've not seen much of, but he's decided to get some points the hard way there. So he gets some second chance points. How about that pass from Doug White into Hardy? That's his name. The guy that hit the 3 earlier on the around the back, as here he is again throwing one down, as Hardy's been hot this game. Doug White here again, his team up 4, hitting Hardy in the corner, and he's got another 3. Hardy's got 10 points at least, that we've seen at least. Here's Outlaw and Manchuanga going at the hoop, puts up that shot. I don't know if that was a floater or a layup or what, but it looked rough, and it goes in nonetheless. As here's Figueroa up 3 late in the second. Is how about that? What do we call that? That Euro step. That's what it is. Couldn't remember the name. We see Porter here getting the N1 on the dunk, but not really much of a body or anything. Just kind of, you know, got nipped. As the Titans still up 2. Here's Shelton, pump fake. Nobody to end on the inside as he finds Witherspoon, who puts it in to tie the game in the 3rd. Titans up 2 now again. Here's who they have with the ball. As DeVecchi gets the pass from the, I don't know who that was that passed it to him on the inside. As how about this play? Shelton puts Figueroa on the deck, gets called for the flagrant foul. As we take another look at this, and he pretty much just wrapped him up and put him down. Maybe some bad blood between the 2 point guards here. As next possession, Shelton goes right at Doug White, right around Figueroa, and does the double pump, or double clutch. Gosh dang, I can't think of the names of things today. But he is going to slam it nonetheless. As Outlaw next possession has another slam, and this crowd is on their feet here, and that'll set him right back down as Figueroa finds DeVecchi on the alley-oop. As here's Outlaw, shot clock running down, fake the fadeaway, and then hit the nice hook shot. As they're down just 3 now as the Titans come away with the ball. And how about another play where Doug White just gets the rebound and goes all the way to the hoop, coast to coast. As here's Shelton, his team now down 7, as this one's blocked from Figueroa from behind. So some serious bad blood between these two as Figueroa nails the 3 to end the 3rd. What a 3rd quarter for Figueroa. How about this lob to White from Shelton? Or not Shelton, Outlaw. I got Lamar's mixed up as they're down 10 now, but here's Shelton putting one up. Can't get it to fall, gets his own rebound, and they're down just 8. Here's Figueroa. 6 minutes to go in the game. Figueroa puts up a floater, and it blocked by Shelton from behind. Another one. He's going to get blocked by Shelton again. They're just going to have to do something with it here at the end of the possession. Hardy's got it. Not a whole lot of room. Fires the 3, and he nails it. Hardy again for 3. Now 3:22 in the game. It's a 12-point lead for the Titans. Make it just 10 on the nice and one from Ruffin Pat as he nails the free throw. 9-point game. Wranglers ball again. Here's Outlaw at the hoop, and he just finds his way in to put 2 more in. Down just 7. Here's Figueroa. Going at the rim. Floater is good for Figueroa. 9-point game again. Next Titan possessions after the stop. And Chiwanga puts the exclamation point on this one as it was just 45 seconds left, and the Wranglers lose at home to the Titans, who take the game by 9 on a wonderful performance from Hardy, Figueroa, and Duck. So here we are checking out some box scores on the day. The Brigade beat the Enforcers in Chicago by, what, like 25 points. Morris led the way again with 17, 0 for 6 from outside. Will Trust had 15 and 7 assists. Not a great game for it looks like anybody on their teams. They only scored 82 points. DeJuan Jones put up 15 points, 13 boards, 7 rebounds, 2 blocks. That's what we like to see from him. He needs to shoot a little more than 9 shots and maybe put up some more points, but some good stuff out of him. Looking at the game we just saw, Wranglers lost by 16, despite Lamar Shelton having 24 points, 12 boards, 7 assists, and 2 blocks, and 12 of 21 shooting. Pretty good game for him. Witherspoon had a double-double as well. Doug White, of course, absolutely dominated like usual, put up 31 points, 27 rebounds, 7 assists, which is more than we like, or than what we usually see, and no turnovers, no blocks or steals or anything either, but that's okay. Don't know why my computer keeps dinging. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Freddie Figueroa put up 30 as well. Didn't shoot great from outside, but got the job done. DeVecchi put up a double-double as well. Looking at the next game, the Hilltoppers win again as they defeat the Townhawks by 15 in Oakland. The Townhawks look like they just keep getting worse and worse. Xander Myers, only 9 points, 11 rebounds. And yeah, Somerton had 20, not a whole lot going there. And then for the Hilltoppers, Aycock led the way with 19, not a whole lot statistically besides that. And then Puff only had 11, 9, and 8, which is, a little less than what we usually see, but it looks like they got the job done anyway. And in the next game, we had the Cougars go to the Royals as the Royals put up 137 points, scoring 47 and a quarter in the second. Holy cow. That is a big-time win by 29 for them as Kenny Dimes put up a triple-double with 35 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 3 turnovers, no big deal. Great shooting numbers from him, very good game. Rogers had 24 as well in his 10 for 15 performance. Looking at the Cougars, Akibano had a double-double along with Carvaccio. Carvaccio led the way with 19, though. Akibono with just 15 and 13. Still a good game for him, but some more points would be nice, as he got 3 blocks as well. Looking into Apollo's Goblins, and just as I said, the Royals scored a ton of points. The Goblins had to show them up and score 1 more. They didn't put up 47 in any of the quarters, though. As we see, Red had a 29-point game. Wade Cage was right behind him with 28 and 11 boards. Nice double-double for him. Really good shooting numbers from both of them as well. As we look at the Apollos, Hayden Oakley had 17 points, 14 boards. It's a double-double for him as well. 0 for 7 from outside, as we saw him in that last week's game, where he was 0 for 10 from outside. So really not the outside shooter that we want him to be. Maybe he just needs to hit a cut, like just maybe shoot some more open ones or something. But in the next game, we will go into the struggling Townhawks and the struggling Blaze.
So here we are to begin in Arizona as the Blaze will begin with basketball. 2-2 game. Here's Tokashiki, I think is his name. He goes at the hoop and just throws up a prayer and gets it to fall. As, Takashiki gets a nice and one to start the game. As here's Xander Myers later in the game going at the hoop, just bullying the little man. And then I don't know what that shot was, but it's up and in. The Townhawks lead by 9 early. How about that pass from B.J. Riley behind the back leading to the Euro? There's now Townhawks up 7. As here's a block by Pittsnoggle. And he's going to go to Mayberry here up the floor, and it's going to go to Evans, who lays it in. Down to a 3-point game now, 5 at the end of the first. Not a whole lot to show in this first quarter, except for this right here from Mayberry, who just throws it up, and it falls, and after further review, it is good. Now here's Valentine. He's going to get blocked. Brooks has it. He's already about midway through the second quarter, and Riley's now got it, and he's going to go up and put it in. Not a whole lot of highlights here as the Blaze are down 3. Mayberry again at the hoop. He's going to throw it down. 1-point game now. As the Blaze have the ball, there's Riley in the corner. He's going to put up a three, and it falls. BJ Riley knocks down the three. And now here come the Townhawks. Xander Myers on the inside puts his team back up on a ferocious left-handed jam. Now here he is running the floor. He's going to find Somerton streaking to the hoop, and Pittsnoggle fouls him, so we will have an and one opportunity. Townhawks back up 7. Here are the Blaze on offense. Here's Evans, deep three, and he nails it right before the half expires. Now we are into the third. Townhawks up 4. Here's a steal. And how about this baseball pass up the floor to Richmond? What a throw. Looks like a quarterback there. That was a long throw. As here's Myers on the break, just throwing up the worst looking layup I've ever seen as he puts his team back up 4, now 6. As Riley got that off the inbound. He just decided to just do some ballet there, but ends up getting an and one after he gets his own rebound. 3-point game. 1:40 remaining in the third now. Here's Evans. He's been hot all night. He nails another three to put the Blaze up late in the third. Next possession for the Blaze. Here's Riley. Killer crossover. Mid-range jumper. He gets it to fall. First somewhat decent lead for the Blaze all game as Riley gets a steal. Behind the back as he heads to the rim, and he's going to punch it with both hands. BJ Riley puts the Blaze up 5. As they're not going to go into the fourth up 5 as a Townhawk man there nails the 3. 3 seconds to go in the quarter. Riley can't hit it, but Alabaster's there to get it, and he puts it in. But they're going to say it doesn't count. So that's a rough break for the Blaze as they'll go in up 2 instead of just 4 into the fourth, now tied. As how about the lob to Copeland, who came flying in to put the Blaze back up 2. Next Blaze possession. Here's Evans for 3, you know it. He's been hot all night. We may need to see him in the 3-point contest. Blaze possession again. Johnson finds Richmond inside, and Xander Myers says no. And Takashiki gets it just in time for it, goes out of bounds. What a hustle play there from the Townhawks. Blaze now up 7. Here's Green. Let's make it 4. We got a barn burner brewing in Phoenix. Townhawks down 4. Here's the Blaze. Here's Riley. Way too open for 3 off the screen from Pittsnoggle, and he nails it. 7-point game. Now a 5-point game as we skip 2 minutes forward. Here's the Townhawks. And look at Riley with the block. Riley has taken over here late in the third and all the way into the fourth. We got the Blaze going all the way to the hoop. Horrible defense from the Townhawks. They're up 7. Riley again guarding the paint against Somerton, and he's sending another shot back. As Riley is taken over, now with 49 seconds left. Shot clock winding down, crossover, goes at the rim, and 1. BJ Riley has taken over as the Blaze lead now by 10 with just 46 seconds remaining. And each team will tack on just 2 more, but that will be the game as BJ Riley leads the Blaze to victory at home. Here we are checking out some box scores on the game, starting with the Townhawks, a Blaze game we just saw. Blaze, of course, ended up winning by 17 after the stats double and everything. BJ Riley led the way with 29 points. That was just about it from their team, not a whole lot. Didn't shoot the ball too well at 12 for 31. Green led the way with 23 for the Townhawks. Myers had only 10 points. Winters had a double-double. We need more production out of Myers. I don't know what his problem is. He just needs to get more shots up. Next game, Cougars defeat the Sting in Sacramento. The Sting continue to lose as we see Brian Williams had 15, 10, and 7. Not anything too great, not anything too bad. He needs to shoot the ball more. Only 6 for 8. I mean, that's good shooting numbers. You got to put up more shots. Akibono had a really nice game. 8 for 9, 9 for 11 from the lines, 5 steals, that's quite a few, and just a rebound away from that nice double-double. As well, they really hammered them. I didn't realize they won by that much. As the Cobras continue to win, as they're now 4-1 as they defeat the Bulldogs by 1 in Cincinnati. As we see for the Bulldogs, there's Chuck Armstrong with only 13 points, 5 for 11. It's not a bad night, but once again, he just needs to get more shots up. Beretta had that nice double-double. With 6 turnovers for Beretta, that's a lot for a center. Evan Stone led the way for his Cobras again with 24 points. Not a lot of assists. Need to see some more out of that, but some nice shooting numbers. We'd like to see our stars get up 19 shots. Last game of the night, we had the Battle of the Giants between Ivan Heinsohn and Jean Francis. But still no wins for the Skyliners, besides the one that I controlled Jean Francis in, but even then it was a little rough. As we see, Ivan Heinsohn got the nice double-double with 3 blocks, 6 assists, good stuff, 22 points for him. Bohannon led the way with 26 on a really nice shooting night for him as well. John Francis had 17 points, 21 boards, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 5 assists on 6 for 20. That's not great, and he didn't hit very many free throws, and that's probably why they lost. Westerman led the way for them with 25, and that is all that we've got for today. Moving into our 4th game of 5, we have the Memphis Knights going to Atlanta to play the Legends as the Legends start off with the ball. Memphis already up 4-0. Here's Bumgarner, the big afroed center. He finds Taylor on the inside. He dents the rim with a ferocious two-handed slam. We see Heinsohn here finding Zigaranovich, or whatever his name is, for a nice two-handed slam for the Knights. Here he is yet again for three. He's going to nail that, and he is hot earliest. He's got 5 of the Knights 11. Here he is again in the corner. He's going to find Heinsohn in the mid-range, who just throws up like a volleyball set shot to put it in. They're up 7. Here's George now, looking for something in the mid-range. He's going to go up, and it's blocked by Heinsohn off the glass. Wouldn't want to test that man on the inside, as here he is again getting another block. So here come the Knights the other way this time. Pass goes inside, and Richardson's got himself an easy layup. 21-10 now. Here's the Knights all over Atlanta so far, and that's just a 2. I thought that was a 3. As we get a nice look at the dunk contest race, Midas Con, Wade Cage, Quentin Pope, and Lou Clark from the Sting are who would be in it right now. Still up double digits. Here's Atlanta trying to put something together as they find Brantley inside for a nice two-handed slam. Now down just 9. Here comes the Knights the other way, though, and they're going to push it back up to 11. That man has been on fire all day. I'm not even going to try and say his name again, though. Here's Bumgarner finding George on the inside. He vertical slams it. Reverse. 7-point game. Here's George again. Nice little dribble moves. He's going to have to go at the hoop here at the end of the shot clock, and at the end of the shot clock, there's like 11 seconds left, but he gets a nice layup. They're down just 5. Here come the Legends, but not so fast. There's a nice bucket there from Heinsohn. Into the second half, as we see George get a nice and one on the inside. He's been a little quiet today, but it's a nice 2 there as he missed a free throw, but they got a 3 on their next possession. Down to just a 2-point game. Here's Heinsohn. Backs his man down, a nice jump hook, and he's got 2 more. This is Zigaranovich again hitting a 3. He's been hot all night. Him and Heinsohn led the way for this Knights team all day as we see Bumgarner get a steal. Here come the Legends the other way. Big slam coming, and he walked out of bounds for some ungodly reason as we see Bumgarner getting the slam that they should have had 2 possessions ago. But a 3-point game nonetheless. Here's a miss from the Knights. Heinsohn board slam all day from the big man. 5-point game now for the Knights as Heinsohn's got another slam. Late in the third quarter, he took over there. That one got blocked by Bumgarner, but guess who's there? It's Heinsohn again. He's been all over him this quarter. As here he is in the mid-range on the break. Another jumper for Heinsohn. Now up 8. Here's the Knights again. Offense. Heinsohn jump hook. Too easy for the big man. He's got him up 10 now. Now up to 12. Back down to 10 on the slam from Taylor. But here he is again, all over him. It's a 16-point game. He misses off on George's defense, gets it right back, and puts it in as Heinsohn put this game away for the Knights, making sure that Memphis had no chance of coming back. So here we are checking out some box scores on the game. Look at the first game here. The Enforcers beat the Bulldogs by 9 in Chi-Town. Will Trust put up 23 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists, had 5 turnovers, but shot the ball really well. Still didn't even take the most shots on the team, as Hawkins down here took 17, but a nice night for Will Trust nonetheless, as Morris did not put up the numbers that we're used to. Only 5 shots for him. Chuck Armstrong had a nice 20-point performance, but he was 4 for 20 from the floor, not great. And then Beretta down here with his nice 13-piece. Massenberg led the way with 24. Moving into the next game, the Buzz defeat the Apollos in a really high-scoring affair. 283 points total. That is a ton of points. Both teams need to work on their defense, apparently. Did go into overtime, but there wasn't a whole lot of points scored in overtime, even without OT. That's a really high-scoring game. As we see that the Buzz did win by 3. Wagner led the way here for the Buzz as he had a double-double with 35 points and 10 rebounds. There's DeAndre Johnson all the way down here at near the bottom with 11 points and only 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Not a great game for him. 5 for 7. I mean, got to take more shots, dude. So we see that William Strong got a double-double as well. For the Apollos, Hayden Oakley had a 40-point performance with 16 boards and 4 blocks, and a nice double-double, 12 for 18. But I mean, in more than just regulation, I'd like to see him take just some more shots. If you're that hot, MJ Hart with a nice double-double with 21 points and 13 assists as well. Moving into the Goblins at White Whales. The White Whales defeat the visiting Goblins by 7. Guerrero led the way for the White Whales, while Ian Jones led both with 21 points each.
No double-doubles except down here for Heflinger with 11 points and 14 boards, as we see Boyd right here with a nice 14-point game, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. We will see him in the next game against John Francis. Looking at the game we just saw, Baumgartner led the way for the Legends with that 20-point game. Reggie George tacked on the double-double, but just not a lot of scoring output from him, only 13 points. Ivan Heinsohn led the way for his Knights to their, I think it was their 4th victory on the season. Yeah, 4th victory on the season, as he put up 40 points, 23 rebounds, 5 blocks, no turnovers. A very good game for him. Didn't even take a 3, but didn't have to, as Bohannon had another nice game with 26 points, and Zigaranovich had 23. I hope that's how you say his name.
Moving into our last game on the week, I do apologize in advance. My audio cut out for this game, so there's no audio, as we see a White Whale player get a nice block there on the New York point guard. As here's the way to kick off the scoring for New York, as Solomon gets an and one and nails his free throw. It was a nice start there for New York, as there's the point guard going up, no good, but Francis is right there to put it in on the putback slam, and there's damn Braukus, I keep forgetting how to say his name. It's a 7-0 lead. Here's Heflinger, that's his name, as he nails the 3 in Francis's face. He's the one that got the block earlier. So here comes the point guard at him again, and he's going to send him into the 6th row yet again. Gus Heflinger having some nice blocks here at the beginning of the game. As here's MB. Mason Boyd firing from deep at the end of the shot clock and hitting the 3. His team is now down 7, though, after the hook from John Francis. How about this spin move from Sharp, and then another spin move to lead to the nice layup as they're up 7. Now just a 3-point game later in the second. Here's John Francis, and what a fadeaway from the big man, up to a 5-point lead. After this miss, John Francis again, more slams on more putbacks. 7-point lead, screen from Francis. Here's Sharp going at the hoop, and he's going to get yet another, never mind, that was his first one, and one wasn't him, but he hits the free throw. Here's MB on a deep 3. He's going to get blocked by Braukus. I keep forgetting how to say his name. And then Brauskis goes at the hoop and gets the and one. So a lot of and ones for New York, as they've busted this game wide open, and it's going to keep getting worse. As here's a nice block as Guerrero comes the other way. They're down 19 though, as let's make it just 17. Maybe the Whales have got some life back into him. Well, he missed the free throw, and Duhan came down and hit a nice 3. So now they're back down 20 as John Francis makes his presence felt on the block. White Whales on offense again here. Here's O'Hee. He's going to shoot the 3, and he will hit. 17-point lead for the Skyliners. They've got another steal, and here's a nice slam. Nice right-handed tomahawk jam. Here's a 3 from Davis. It's not going to fall, but John Francis is right there to put it in. They're up 21 now. As how about this play from Del Negro? He goes up against Francis and gets the N1 to fall, but they're still down 20. Here's inside to Francis against Boyd. I mean, that's not much of a matchup on the inside. Not a whole lot he can do there. As Boyd got more post matchups, as John Francis gets a board and puts another put back in. Still up 20. But the Skyliners are, as they are destroying the Whales here. 22-point lead. Make that 24 on the alley-oop to John Francis. Wasn't a whole lot of highlights here in the 4th. This game was a slaughter and not a whole lot of offense the whole way through. And here's your whole game replay. This is pretty much just John Francis all the way as MB gets blocked there. But a pretty dominant performance from the Skyliners. They come into Washington and get the win by 20.
Here we are checking out some box scores on the game. In the first game of the day, the Sting went to Minnesota and defeated the Moose 110-103. Yep. As we see, Vernon Farmer had the nice double-double with 22 points, 12 boards. Cy Gilbert had a 17-point game on 7 for 18 shooting. Not his best game of all time, but they still got... Oh, never mind, they didn't win. I'm high. Brian Williams really struggled tonight. Only 5 points, 5 assists, 8 rebounds. Luckily, they still got the W, though. Villa put up 24, Roach with 21. Some nice games from them. Going to the next game, the Huskies got their second win of the season at home by 12 against the Goblins. Owen Bradley put up 38 points, 13 rebounds. Really nice game from him. Stealing a block as well. Raven had 20 to go along with Bradley's 38. Wade Cage had a 20-point game, 6 for 11 from the floor. And Whitney was their second leading scorer with 16. Moving into the game you just saw, ended up being an absolute trouncing as the White Whales lose by 35 at home to the Skyliners. That is not a loss you want to take. And Boyd led the way with 13 points, and Heflinger had the nice double-double, but, I mean, nobody on their team really shot well. 3 for 14 down here for Guerrero, 4 for 15 for Heflinger. Got to get some more shots up, MB. And then we see Jean Francis put up 30 points, 26 rebounds, and 12 blocks. That's a triple-double as we see Dambrowskis can never remember how to say his name. He put up 25 as well. And then we go into the last game of the day. The Flamingos defeat the Knights at home. Akili Antonov put up yet another double-double. 40 points, 15 rebounds, 12 assists. Only missed a minute in the game. Nice, really nice game from him. Heinsohn put up another 30-point performance, but it was not enough to get them the W. So I'm curious, okay. As we are going to look at the Players of the Week real quick. Owen Bradley wins Player of the Week, and Kenny Dimes, the second Royal in as many weeks to win for the Western Conference. But as all the time I have for this video, thank you guys for so much for watching Week 7 highlights. And I will see all of you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.